sort of thing called WACT that is, about having a duet, so having two poets. It sounds like all of us are pretty spontaneous, which is pretty cool, and really it's going to be a lot of fun, but Christian will let you know more about that later on, okay? And first up, we have a dear friend of Poetry Live, who used to be MC here as well, at Thirsty Dog Days. And during lockdown from his house, online, but anyway, James has been a big part of Poetry Live. You were going back since, like, how many years ago? Up to 20 years, more, 25?
Yeah, close.
So even though this is a new venue for us, James has been around Poetry Live for a long time. But tonight, he's not James, he's Crompy. So Crompy came to music through poetry, being a closeted pop music fan and transcending limiting beliefs around what music was and his ability to sing. He's still doing that last part. But his 3 albums out in the digital sphere, has his homemade music video, Amy, shared on his Pop Idols Facebook page when they toured New Zealand. I'm sorry, I don't know if I read that correctly.
You did.
I don't know, it's alright. Oh yeah. Okay, sneaked into some festival lineups recently. Tell us more about that later on. And also a TV pilot called Karaoke Hustle. James isn't good at fitting into boxes, thank God, but attempts to describe his music with the moniker indie pop, psychedelic, prog, punk, folk, quirk, rock. New and old release, Pixieangel 2024 is coming out today.
Yes.
10 years since the first album is out. So let's welcome up Crompy.
Thank you for that lovely warm welcome. It's so great to be here. I haven't been to Poetry Live for quite a while now, so it's nice to see you all. Today, I thought thank you for having me, and thank you, Rachel, for that nice introduction. I thought today that actually I'd go along with the theme of duets and make this a kind of interactive show where you get to decide. It's like a pick a path adventure. So you get to decide between 2 songs each step of the way which one you want me to play by audience response. I'll just bring this down a bit. So, what we're going to do, so I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation of 2 songs and you get to choose which one you'd like me to play. How's that?
Go on.
Okay, so these first 2 songs, you have the choice of Amy or Claire, but it's actually Amy or Adhesive Pancakes. Now, Amy was actually the song that was mentioned in my bio there, and she loved a movie called With Nail and I, and had a pet snake. So that's a bit about Amy. Claire, they were 2 English gap shooters, and so Claire, me and her ended up making adhesive pancakes, which we stuck to each other's faces. She was a Sussex girl, I think, or maybe a Surrey girl. I can't remember which S it was, but so would you like Amy or for Amy? Let's have audience response for Amy.
Amy.
Yeah! Let's have audience response for Adhesive Pancakes.
Amy.
Quite hard to choose there. I think we're going for Amy. Okay. We haven't got an amplifier because I didn't realise there wasn't one here. I would have bought my own. But tell me if the sound isn't working, and we'll try and adjust it accordingly. Okay, here we go. Amy, I love your spontaneity. When you come to see me, you make me feel at ease. Amy, I'm real wouldn't wanna be you. I'm happy being me. Looking back over the times we had, I really think we're both quite mad. Brandy balls with Nail and I, Backstreet Boys, I'm gonna cry. Hope I've convinced you that Roxette was cool. Let's go for another swim in my pool. Up Mount Eden and round Rangitoto. Too much to drink, I'm feeling quite lotto. Amy, spirituality. I hope that I've convinced you that one day we'll be free. Slowly, I'm beginning to refine me. And when I come to see you, we'll have a cup of tea. Amy, you're quite a conversationalist. I'm quite a conservationalist. Will you marry me? Bohemian clothes and cousin hair. You painted my nails, I'm really quite scared. I can't believe you had a pet snake. A piece of pancakes for goodness sake. Los Angeles at 3 a.m. in the morning. We've been up all night. New day is dawning. Party at my house, parents away. Bicycle rides and Mount Maunganui. Bite me. Never lose sight of me. But never will forget you. The way it's gonna be. The thing is, I'm really gonna miss you. But I'm going to enlist you. The Randall Company. Amy, it's been like a movie. Think you're really groovy. Say hi to Claire from me. Snobby marches and leprechauns. The barbecue on you from lawn. Margaritas, the angle bar. Oh my god, I crashed my car. Catherine, Claire, Jim and Chris. Another late night on the bed. Oh my goodness, what we do. I just declare my love to you. Free love. What's it gonna be, love? A kiwi burger, please, love. And it's not for my Kelly. It's quite good. You can brought it up to first class. It's hard and moving really fast. Say hi to Claire from me. Amy, I'm feeling quite emotional. I'm quite devotional. So will you marry me? And yeah, I was so happy when my pop idols growing up, who I used to dance in my bedroom by myself to Roxette, they shared that song on my music video on their Facebook page on their arrival in New Zealand, which was really cool. And said, thanks James C for showing the way, which that was like, wow. Okay, number 2 in the Spicker Path adventure, you get to choose between the regular Narcissus or Pedestal. Okay, so they're both kind of songs about putting girls on pedestals. The first one was when I was studying classical mythology and was reading about the myth of Narcissus. And yeah, it's got there's a music video for that one online. The second one has a bit of an Irish feel, so it's a bit of a kind of Irishy folk song, and they're both written about the same girl, actually, I think, from memory, back in the early 90s. So, for the regular Narcissus, woo! one soul champion there, and for Pedestal. Okay, sounds like you won the Irish ditty.
Yeah.
If only I could tell you how wonderful you are. this world of darkness, you are the brightest star. Instead I keep my feelings bottled up inside. From your gorgeous face I run away and hide. So like the Petrarchan lover, I'll worship from afar. Stick you on the pedestal of my heart. I'll sing you songs of love that only I can hear. Or keep you at a distance, I wish that you were near. Over hill and dale now just to see your face. When you turn to look at me, I'll stare away in disgrace. All the time keeping inside the love I have for you. All the time wondering what I'm gonna do. When it comes tonight, I'll be lying in my bed. Toss and I'll turn, trying to get you out my head. I wake up in the morning, feeling just as blue. Wondering all the time why I can't be with you. Only I could tell you how wonderful you are. That in this world of darkness, you are the brightest star. Instead I keep my feelings bottled up inside. And from your gorgeous face I run away and die. Okay. The third song is a choice between The Karmic Loo or Fight to Live. So The Karmic Loo is a philosophical song that I penned after a bunch of seagulls ate my vomit on the beach. The Fight to Live is a peace anthem that I wrote during the Bosnia and Serbia skirmishes, and is still just as relevant today, really. Hard choice, this one. Okay, for the Karmic Loo. One, I don't want to hear about the seagulls eating my vomit. Fight to live. Yeah. Modicum. Okay, here we go. And may I mention that Tylor here was the directed the music video for this, which you can find online on the Crompy official YouTube site. Okay, here we go. Why do we hate when there is so much love? The green grass below and the skies up above. Heaven is here, heaven is now. Wake up from your dream, get you out. Sun's not enough, show it some love. It's time to move on, that's why I'm singing this song. Many people fighting, so many people fighting, many people hating, so many people hating. You're going to fight for your life, and fight for your death, cause you run out of breath. Fight to live, don't fight to die. You have so much to give, don't throw it away. Choose your own fate, don't continue to hate. look about my way. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So that's prayer is a Sanskrit prayer. It means all be happy, all creatures have well-being, none be in misery of any sort. May peace and peace and peace be everywhere. Thank you. So number 4. Is the sound all right? Yeah. Yeah, good. Okay, thanks. That's nice to hear. The number 4 is the choice between the wandering or the human condition. So the wandering was a song that I wrote during COVID, and it has a kind of animated music video that I filmed bits of in South America. It's kind of a sort of philosophical piece, and so is the human condition, which is about the human condition and a bunch of people that I generally met on the bus or out in the street somewhere, but it's kind of a kind of, thoughts on the human condition. It's a song about loneliness really, and a kind of jazz, a bit more of a bluesy number, should I say. Okay, so who would like The Wandering? Nobody. Emery. Emery. 1. Okay, the human condition? Okay, cool. This is one I really play live, so I'm glad I included it in the set. There's a strange girl walking down the street. She's got a strange pink sun umbrella. Ain't some people strange that we meet, and some might think I'm a strange kind of fella. I met this guy on a bus who said it seemed Mick Jagger's ass. I didn't really need to know, but he thought he'd tell me anyhow. Perhaps he was just lonely, perhaps he was just lonely. But this is a part of the human condition. Try starting a car with no keys in the ignition. What is going on up there? What is up with these people down here? Hello, 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 hello. Can anyone see me? Does anyone hear me? Hello, 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 hello. There's a guy with a turban on his head. He eats his lunch in the same place every day, and then he has spilled his food all through his gear. And I wonder if he knows I notice anyway. I met this girl on a bus. She was afraid of the sun. She was dressed all in black, and she covered herself with a black umbrella. Perhaps she was just lonely. Perhaps she was just lonely. 'Cause I don't know, lad, but the sun, it ain't so bad. But this is all part of the human condition. Try starting a car with no keys in the ignition. What is going on up there? What is up with these people down here? Hello, 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 hello. Can anyone see me? Does anyone hear me? Hello, 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 hello. And I am sitting here inside my head, and the world is coming out of me, and I think that something might be said. Perhaps I am just lonely. Thank you. Okay. next choice is a couple of love ballads. The first one, they're both kind of folky love ballads. The first one is called Pixieangel, which is the song that I'm releasing tonight on Spotify. It's kind of a revamped version of it, and it's got a live version that I did with Samuel Ames over there, the Amester, who's on some of my videos as well, and a bit of violin in the background. Or the other one is Rahita Bonita, which is about a monk that I suppose you could call her a nun, but she was on a meditation retreat over in America back in 2001 where I took some vows to become a novitiate monk of the Shire order. So you've got the Pixieangel or Rahita Bonita. Okay, cheers for Pixieangel. Cheers for Rahita Bonita. Okay, it looks like it's Pixieangel.
Well, you have to, it's been released today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sorry?
It's your new single.
It's my new single. And thank you for choosing it. Thank you. that song about, her name was Eleanor, but it was spelled Elanor, which is Eleanor, which was the name of a flower in the book, The Lord of the Rings. And it just so happens we have someone from The Lord of the Rings here tonight, Mr. John Lee. Hello, John.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, that one for you, John. There you go. Thanks for coming. So the next choice you have is between a song that's a bit of a political song about the ills of America, called America, America. Or you have a song about the choice between Fear and Love, which I penned after I met a man in a guitar shop on K Road. So that's called The Man from Babylon. So if you would like the America, America song, woo! If you'd like The Man from Babylon, yay! Okay, The Man from Babylon it is. Babylon, or so he said he was. He spoke his words in a foreign tongue, his hair was just a fuzz. No one else could understand the language that he spoke. So I said that I would lend a hand, he seemed to be provoked. He was playing guitar in a guitar store, he had a broken arm. He'd be lying there for hours or more, it seemed to do no harm. The shopkeeper was quite irate, the man just wouldn't stop. Something he couldn't appreciate, just wanted him out of his shop. The man from Babylon strummed along, he couldn't understand. He wasn't doing anything wrong, how had he offended the man? He left his guitar in Australia and he didn't have it with him. And if he didn't play guitar to set his natural rhythm, he had a broken arm, you see, though stiff if he didn't play. So it had become a necessity to play 4 hours a day. The shopkeeper kept on asking him where was it he came from. So in his own tongue I put it to him, he replied, I come from heaven. The shopkeeper didn't think this through, he wanted the man to leave. But the man said to me, this man is a fool, listen to me and believe. I have to admit I quite liked the guy, he had a kind of style. I wanted to hear him play guitar and he winked at me and smiled. He said that man speaks the language of fear, you speak the language of love. He said it don't matter what tongue you hear when you come from up above. Cause the language of love is all the same if you speak and you understand. Don't matter if your country has a different name, if you're a Babylonian man. He then proceeded to relate to me trials and tribulations, and I understood the majority, though he came from a different nation. He'd been traveling around Australia and he had very little money. He'd been living by means of playing guitar. I thought this man's quite funny. He said in exchange for a lesson or two, he'd ask for a roof on his head, a little bit of drink and a little bit of food and a reasonably comfortable bed. He said this was the way that things were done in the city where he came from. Trade and exchange is the way I'm told, it's called Babylonian gold. He had no cash to buy a guitar, no money to fix his arm. So he waltzed on into the store today, sat down and started to play. To myself, he's doing no harm. I can't tell him to stop, and it seems to be helping his broken arm to be playing guitar in this shop. So I left him there in that very place. I let him have his fun, And I left that store with a smile on my face from the man from Babylon. I thought to myself, this man's quite right, you can live in fear or love. And when you get faced with trouble in life, sink low or rise above. In any one moment you have the choice, you can choose the language of love. And in that moment I made the choice for the man from up above. Okay, so this is the last one, number 7, and it's the choice between a song about my ex, but it's a great music video that it's called She's My Yoko Ono. Basically, when I met her, there was this website called she'smyyokoono.com that was chalked all over the pavements everywhere as an advertisement. And it even ended up on a billboard opposite my apartment, which was kind of when she looks a bit like Yoko Ono, and she also, her grandmother also looks like Yoko Ono. And we made a music video after we broke up with her and a new husband, so it's now his Yoko Ono. But we're all good friends, and yeah, it's a great song. The other one is Hey Hey Love, which is just another random love song, and there's a music video for that one too, which is filmed at the zoo with a bunch of animals. So if you'd like She's My Yoko Ono, yeah. It's a bit of tentative if you'd like Hey Hey Love. I think it's She's My Yoko Ono.
Yeah, go Yoko Ono.
Japanese girl who's won my heart, she's been a real tough cookie from the start. She never gives up, and now I'm part of her life. Yeah. Long dark hair and a heart of gold, and a look that says she'll never grow old. She's adventurous, she's brave and bold as a lion. Yeah. Now that we will together be part of history, I got a feeling that she's my Yoko Ono. And I can see that the future's free, and she'll stay with me, 'cause it's written. She's my Yoko Ono. She's got a smile that fills my heart with joy. She's got a swagger that says she's a little tomboy. She's a little gung-ho and a little bit boy, and it's alright. Yeah. She likes tapioca, soy gelati, mochi, and blood. And if they're not her soul, she won't be mad. She's a little bit of sugar and a little bit of spice, and it's alright. Yeah. Now that we live together, be part of history, I got a feeling that she's my Yoko Ono. I can see that the future's free, and she'll stay with me, 'cause it's written that she's my Yoko Ono. And where does it go from here? Storms will they disappear? Assassination yesterday, real my Yoko Ono. Yeah, where does it go from here? Storms will they disappear? Assassination yesterday, real my Yoko Ono. She's got a heart that skips 1,000 beats. She's got blisters from her boots on the soles of her feet. She always keeps everybody on the edge of her seat, and it's alright. Yeah. And now that we will together be part of history, go from here? Give up another year, keep the forever near. Alright. Real My Yoko Ono, where does it go from here? Storms may disappear, like keep the forever near. Are you for real? Yes, you're for real, My Yoko Ono. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me here. Talk about the picture. It's been a lot of fun. It's lovely to be here at the party live, and thank you. All my music is online. It's got Crompy on YouTube and Spotify and all of that kind of stuff. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Good to have you here. Not the multi-choice thing going on.